Old men have sayings, mantras, which they say over and over again to reflect values and reflect things that they want to pass along. I have many of these, but I'll share with you two today, which are relevant to this summer and relevant to the stories which I will tell. One is that we do what we can at the time we can do it, and then we have no regrets. The other is that we try to live in the moment, but we get to choose which moment that is. So, as soon as I became an adult and got my own set of wheels, I took off and went to music festivals. And I've been doing that for the last almost 40 years. And although there are no music festivals this summer because of the virus, I can put myself back into all those years that I did go. I did it when I could do it, and I have no regrets. The first festival I remember going to was the Philadelphia Folk Festival. I was a fairly new driver, and I go out into this place. It just becomes wilderness. Schwenksville back then was in the middle of nowhere. And the festival being in Schwenksville took me on all these farm roads and into the country. And I got there eventually by some luck. But coming out, it was after midnight and it was pitch black dark. And here I am, fairly new driver in the dark. I see no way to get back to the highway or to get back to civilization. But then a kindly gentleman pulls up beside me and he kind of laughs. He says, "You're lost, aren't you?" I said, "Oh, yeah." He said, "Follow me. I'll get you back to the highway." And it seemed like an eternity, but eventually he got me to the highway. And had it not been for that kindly gentleman, I may still be driving around Schwenksville, Pennsylvania, trying to get home. Well, I've been going almost 20 years now to the Milwaukee Irish Festival, and I have some great stories about the Milwaukee Irish Festival. But for me, it really starts with the Washington Irish Festival. That was a festival that in its last years was in Gaithersburg at the big fairground there. And they had a lineup that for people who are into Irish traditional and contemporary acoustic Irish music, this was a fantasy festival. I can remember seeing Solas there. And the last couple of years of this festival, they ran into terrible weather. This one Sunday, they had tornado warnings. The clouds were dark colors I had never seen in my life. And it was really scary. But I looked at the lineup. It was like Lunas, Dervish, Alton, on and on and on. And I said, okay, I'm going, because I knew that at the festival, a lot of it was under covered tents, and they were going to have it rain or shine. I got there, raining buckets. We got sopping wet. We went under the tent. We thought we'll be okay here, but it was raining so hard that the water came down onto the ground and created a huge mud bath. So back then, Solas was a rather young band, full of energy. And they get up on the stage. It's raining like crazy. Winnie Horan picks up her fiddle bow for the first tune. The minute that bow hits the fiddle, the bright sun comes out, and it looks like a gorgeous day. She looks up and says, "Whoa, look at that." And they played through their set, through their entire set. It's just gorgeous weather. And then they're playing their closing set. It ends with one of these on the bow, and the minute her bow leaves the fiddle, all the rain comes back. Solas, by the way, is another word for sun, just so that you know its relevance to the story. So I am looking for subscribers. I am almost up to 700. And my goal by the end of the year is to get 1,000. So I ask for your help. If you know people who are willing to subscribe to this channel, I put on music videos every day just about. And until next time, I am the old man. I come on and speak for 5 minutes 3 times a week in between putting up all those music videos. And I look forward to being with you soon. Take care. See ya.